Oasis Audio presents Overcomer by Chris Fabry, Alex Kendrick, and Stephen Kendrick. Read for you by Chris Fabry. Dedications by Chris Fabry to Ryan. You are an overcomer. By Alex Kendrick. Dedicated to my 6 children, Joshua, Anna, Catherine, Joy, Caleb, and Julia, who have learned so many life lessons while running cross-country. You are champions on the course and in life. Keep chasing the Lord. I love you and am proud of you. Epigram. Soon shall close thy earthly mission. Swift shall pass thy pilgrim days. Hope shall change to glad fruition. Faith to sight, and prayer to praise. From the hymn, Jesus, I my cross have taken, by Henry F. Light. Prologue. June 1999. Barbara Scott paused at her front door and listened, hoping she would hear noise inside. The TV blaring, her granddaughter crying. She longed for anything but silence. She had awakened that morning with a feeling this would be the day something good would happen. The answer to her prayers would come. When she got home from work and opened her door, all her fears would ease. She felt a pang of hope, a stirring she couldn't describe that was equal parts pain and expectation. Pain for the loss in her life, expectation that today things would finally turn around. They had to get better, didn't they? Things couldn't get worse. Barbara caught a reflection of herself in the window. At 45, it seemed Barbara had stood in front of a lot of doors. Some were locked. Others were wide open and beckoned her inside. She knew she shouldn't walk through some doors, and others she didn't feel confident enough to enter. Life was a series of doors and regrets. A warm summer wind whistled through the trees, but she felt an unexpected chill as she grabbed the wobbly doorknob. Some chills came and passed. This one went to the marrow. Was she coming down with something? Her daughter, Janet, always talked about coming down with something. There was a word for that, hypo something or other. But the word that came to Barbara's mind was drama. There was so much drama to that girl, enough to last a lifetime. When would the drama end? When would Barbara be able to move ahead without all the worry and struggle Janet brought with her poor choices? Please, God, let her be here. That's all I'm asking. Let her be sitting on the couch. Let me hear that baby's cry. I just want them back. Is that too much to ask? I'll take the drama. Just bring them back. Let me hear from her today, Lord. She pushed open the door, and it swung, hinges creaking. She ought to spray them with some WD-40. Those hinges had borne the weight of that door like the weight she carried, her choices and the choices of others. She carried life like a cross. Her back was tired, and her knees ached, and her ankles were swollen from a full day's work. She was in the prime of her life, but she felt like every part of her had been wrung out like a dish rag, and her hopes and dreams had splattered on the tile, nobody but her to mop the mess. Why did she always have to clean up the mess? That was a peculiar loneliness, when life lay on the floor and you were the only one to clean it. She didn't have the energy. It had left with her husband, just flown like a bird carried off by a strong wind. When the door banged against the hollow closet, Barbara took a step inside and scanned the living room. Perhaps Janet's suitcase would be there, her jacket on the back of the couch. Janet holding the baby and walking the hall from the back bedroom. She saw none of that.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?